Imagine stepping outside your house and being unable to breathe fresh air. The streets are covered in waste, the rivers are dark with pollution, and every breath you take carries invisible toxins into your lungs. This is the harsh reality for millions of people across the world in 2025. Today, we're counting down the top 10 dirtiest countries in the world. Nations drowning in pollution, toxic waste, and environmental disasters. Stick around because the number one country will shock you. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. 10. Egypt, the ancient land suffocating in smog. Egypt, home to some of the greatest wonders of the world, is now battling severe environmental decay. Cairo is ranked as one of the most polluted cities on the planet, with toxic smog from old vehicles, industrial emissions, and waste burning filling the air. Even worse, the Nile River, Egypt's lifeline, is heavily contaminated. More than 40% of the agricultural water in the Nile Delta contains harmful pollutants, threatening food supplies and public health. 9. Indonesia, paradise lost to toxic waste. Indonesia is known for its stunning islands, but beneath the beauty lies a severe pollution crisis. Every year, massive wildfires and deforestation for palm oil plantations fill the skies with thick, deadly haze that spreads across Southeast Asia. Jakarta, the capital, is one of the world's most polluted cities, thanks to coal plants, traffic congestion, and uncontrolled waste burning. And let's not forget the Citarum River, one of the dirtiest rivers on Earth, overflowing with plastic and industrial waste. If urgent reforms aren't made, Indonesia's breathtaking landscapes may become uninhabitable. 8. Bangladesh, the struggle against poisoned air. Bangladesh is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, but its environmental challenges are enormous. Dhaka, the capital, has some of the worst air pollution globally, with smog caused by brick kilns, traffic, and unregulated industries. Meanwhile, the garment industry, a major source of economic growth, is also one of the biggest polluters, dumping toxic chemicals into rivers like the Buriganga. A 2024 study found that less than 40% of urban waste is properly collected, leaving entire neighborhoods drowning in garbage. 7. Pakistan, the silent killer in the air. Pakistan is facing a full-blown environmental emergency. Karachi and Lahore rank among the most polluted cities in South Asia, with dangerous levels of smog, industrial waste, and untreated sewage. A 2024 WWF report revealed that over 90% of Pakistan's wastewater is dumped untreated into rivers, making waterborne diseases a daily threat. Meanwhile, the Indus River, crucial for agriculture and drinking water, is being poisoned by plastic debris and chemical waste. Pakistan has launched the Clean Green Pakistan movement, but without stronger laws and enforcement, the crisis will continue to spiral out of control. 6. India, the toxic air capital of the world. India, the most populated country in the world, is also one of the most polluted. Cities like Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata suffer from hazardous air pollution, with thick smog caused by vehicle emissions, industrial waste, and crop burning. Water pollution is just as alarming. Over 60% of India's water bodies are unsafe for drinking, according to a 2024 environmental report. The Yamuna and Ganges rivers, sacred to millions, are now choked with sewage and industrial chemicals. Despite efforts like the Swachh Bharat, Clean India mission, pollution remains a deadly threat, affecting biodiversity, public health, and economic growth. 5. Nigeria, nation drowning in waste. Nigeria, Africa's most populous country, is struggling with severe air and water pollution. Lagos, one of the world's largest cities, suffers from toxic fumes due to diesel generators, industrial emissions, and poorly maintained vehicles. Meanwhile, open waste dumping is widespread, leading to serious soil, air, and water contamination. The Niger Delta, once a thriving wetland, has been devastated by decades of oil spills, making drinking water unsafe for millions. Despite government efforts, corruption and weak enforcement make progress painfully slow. 4. Mongolia, the frozen pollution nightmare. Mongolia's capital, Ulaanbaatar, is one of the most polluted cities on Earth, especially in winter. Coal burning in traditional homes, yurts, releases dangerous levels of toxic particles, making breathing a health hazard. On top of that, desertification caused by climate change is rapidly destroying Mongolia's farmland, leading to food shortages and forced migration. 3. Haiti, a country without clean water. Haiti's deforestation crisis has left only 2% of its forests intact, leading to severe flooding and soil erosion. Meanwhile, garbage fills the streets of Port-au-Prince, contaminating water sources and causing deadly disease outbreaks. A 2024 study found that over 70% of Haitians lack access to clean drinking water. With an unstable government and economic struggles, fixing Haiti's environmental problems remains a massive challenge. 2. Chad, a nation running out of water. Chad is suffering one of the worst climate and pollution crises on the planet. Lake Chad has shrunk by 90%, leaving millions without access to clean water. Meanwhile, dust storms and toxic air pollution make life even harder. 1. Afghanistan, the most polluted country on Earth. Afghanistan ranks as the dirtiest country in 2025 due to war, weak governance, and environmental neglect. Kabul's air pollution is among the worst globally, with uncontrolled vehicle emissions, burning of low-quality fuels, and industrial waste. And that's our list of the top 10 dirtiest countries in 2025. Which country's pollution crisis surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.